Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I know I'm late, but at least it's not as late as yesterday, and at least it's a little bit more consistent, right? I said I was gonna be on, if not tonight, then tomorrow, and I'll probably on tonight and tomorrow. So, you know, let's be grateful. Let's look at the bright side. I know I am. Shoot. Okay. Everything seems like it's good here. Let me check. Couple other things. Okay. That hasn't done its thing yet. Very excited for If Found. Talked it over with my team, and the team was also very excited for If Found. If you didn't catch E, definitely recommend um, watching the VOD while it's still there. And if you don't catch that in time, um, it was live on YouTube too, so it'll definitely be there. Da, da, da. Let me see, let me see. Well, I guess it'll do its thing when it's ready. Or is it just me? Oh, okay. Well, guess it's just me. There we go. I do want to take a second. I definitely missed some folks that followed, so I want to say thanks. Thanks to Marvelous Meech, Brendan Payne, MKW, and Ace Buckets. Definitely check them out. Very excited to see what they have to offer soon. So, give them a look whenever you have a chance. I think we should be good here. Double check one more thing. Um, yes, okay, good. Okay, good. And promise I'll start in 2 good seconds after I pull up, not that, but this. Yes. Mm, excellent. I will say no. All right. That should be good. But everything should also be coming through there. Okay, great. Let me know if you can't hear anything so I can fix it ASAP. This should be fine. Sorry, y'all. It's been a week for tech issues and I just don't want anything to go wrong. All right. Um getting into if found da, da, da. I know it's an interactive visual novel game about coming home, coming out, and erasing memories. It won a lot of awards. It was very well reviewed, published by one of my favorite publishers. I think it's Annapurna Studios. Yeah, it found. I finally have the description pulled up if you couldn't notice. It Found is a visual novel developed by Dreamfeel and published by Annapurna Interactive. Originally released May 2020 for Windows, Mac, and iOS, and October 2020 for the Switch. Um, it has the player advance through two interleaved stories by erasing journal entries or images. So again, the developer Dreamfeel, publisher Annapurna Interactive, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say other than I'm really pumped to play this. Let's dive in. Oh, okay. I don't know this. This is telling me it's crazy. Yeah, I'm here because I don't really have a exactly what it's just issues. No, there we go. Okay. I thought I was here before, but I guess not. Turn that down a little too. All right. Goodness. What a time. All right. Let's play. And then, okay. Got it. All right. I'm guessing this is our eraser. Dreamfeel. That's cute. That's a cute icon. X kind of does it faster. like this entrance into the world. 750 million kilometers from Earth. I like this art style too. This is cool. Okay, cool. In orbit around Jupiter. I've never been so far before. Oh, I'm guessing. Yep, it's Jupiter. Sorry, I missed that. Only one more jump. Actually, let me move myself. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, hopefully that won't be too in the way. Okay, cool. Alright, only one more jump, and I will be the first to reach Planet X. Oh. I'm still alive. I did it! I'm directly within the orbit of Planet X. I've proved the theory. It's real. But where is it? I like how they dropped us into this. It's really cool. A little trippy, a little confusing, but cool. I can feel its gravity. How can it be so small when its pull is so strong? These readings, something is wrong. Uh-oh. Messing with forces you do not understand. Yeah, this looks trippy. I would think I fell into a freaking wormhole or something. This is a black hole. Oh, what? Yep, there you go. Not you, hyper jumped into a fucking black hole. Well. Okay, cool. Sorry, y'all. Again, just want to make sure shit's straight. Alright. I really like this. Oh. Yeah, it's giving you're in a black hole. I guess. What do I know about being in a black hole? Damn. Not what we thought it was gonna be, huh? If bound. Ooh. December 3rd, 1993. This look, sorry, words. This book belongs to somebody. My name is Kasio. Things to remember. Your earliest memory is your doll holding you up on the beach, lifting you over the waves. Rain coming in, he said, best get back or your mom will worry. You finished 2 goals of college. Your undergrad and scribbles wouldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. When something's there, just ignore them. Think something the galaxy's dark matter or whatever it is. Remember how small and insignificant we all are. Never over. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. You don't need relationship. Relationships don't work with you. You can try to be normal and have a relationship, but it has never felt right, and that's okay. It's okay to be quiet and weird. Aw, hun. That's really sad, actually. I'm home. This is cute. This is a cute little kitchen. Okay. This book belongs to somebody. Oh. Oh, jeez. Love the art style. Huh. I'm feeling kind of sad for her. For them? Jeez. Yeah, the mechanics are really driving it home here. Ugh. Like, I feel bad erasing this. But yeah, it's the only way to advance. It won't let me stop, I guess, before a certain point. Ugh. I'm home. Just thinking about all the work that went into it. And the essence of it capturing the memory itself and just rubbing that away. Ugh. I don't know. I'm sentimental. Y'all know me. I'm emotional. Uh, I didn't realize they were gonna zoom in, or I would have waited to read, but it is what it is. Oh, okay, it's letting me get those parts. You finished 2 goals of college, your undergrad and your master's. Everyone thought you couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. Nice. When people stare, just ignore them. Think about the stars and the galaxies and dark matter. Whatever it is. Remember how small and insignificant we all are. Yeah, you don't need to be nice to people who bully you. True. Very true. I just want to say that very clearly. You do not. You really don't. Don't let people like change how you behave and how you interact, like on a base level, but you don't need to go out of your way for people who are awful towards you. Oh, this is cute. Oh, no, I don't want to erase it. This part I kind of do want to erase, because you do deserve to find a relationship that fits you, you know? Ugh. It makes me really sad. Okay. Mom, Bread McHugh, age 52, likes hosting the knitting circle in the house, watching Winning Streak on Saturdays, hates driving to Castle Bar to do the big shop, mowing the lawn, the parish council. My favorite thing about her, watching her slowly pick out a tune on the piano from scrappy sheets of paper. Oh, oh. Brid, an Irish version of the name Bridget. Oh, a famous Irish saint. Oh my god, words. I'm so sorry. It's pronounced with a long E, like breed. Got it. Okay. Similar to the English word breed, but the final D is like the D in Bridget, almost a J sound. Breege. Okay, got it. Castlebar is the closest large town to Atchel, a medieval market town. As the name suggests, it has a castle. Figured. Alright. Oh, sorry. I got freaking bit up by some mosquitoes. Uh, it's unfair, man. I swear they went for all just like ankle. You know, anywhere on the foot is the worst spot to get a freaking mosquito bite. Anyway, no, I don't want to raise it. I just came to play a fun little game, and I knew it was gonna race like memories, but not like this. Not like this. Things to remember. She's from the mainland, from Westport. She jokes that she came from my dad, but stayed for his five sisters. LOL. When I went to school, she started working in the post office. She only knows how to bake a few things, but she has great commitment to it. Mom is determined that me and Fergal will pass on her brown bread recipe. The only thing she kept of Da was his Sunday jacket for me and Fergal when we were old enough. Oh, it's so sad that it's literally things to remember, and I'm just erasing it. Fergal McHugh, age 30, likes Ga, a few scoops down the pub with the lads, hates thinking, crying. Oh, they look just like their mama. The Gaelic Athletic Association. This is the organizing body for the traditional Irish sports of Gaelic football and hurling, which are very popular, especially in rural areas. The ga is usually a big part of the local community. Got it. Things to remember about Virgil. My favorite thing about him, we used to go and pick mussels together in Keem sometimes. He has a photo in his room of him at Deb's. Sarah is there before she left for Australia. He's smiling at the camera with his big goofy grin. He was the one who told me Da was in hospital. He came and knocked on the door of my classroom, and I knew at once something was wrong. His favorite films are James Bond films. He watches them religiously when they're on the telly. Devs, like the Irish version of prom. Ah, a big dance held for students who have finished secondary school, although the actual date can be before they finish or months afterwards. Oh, expect fancy dresses, suits, and a lot of alcohol. Makes sense. I couldn't bear to do it myself anymore, I'm not gonna lie. December 4th, Saturday. I'm home for a month, then I can get back to Dublin. Fine, fine. It feels like I haven't been on the island in years. Research jobs, projects, long hours doing inventory in the supermarket, anything to keep myself away. I wanted to write a letter to mom. Hi, this is who I am. Here's my name. Ta. Couldn't. Good memories here too, for what that's worth. Tea, hot water bottles, say your prayers, sleep tight. Mammy loves you, loves a you. Tea. Tea in Ireland always means the blend Irish breakfast. It's an extremely high caffeine variety, almost always drunk with milk, and often with sugar too. Sounds exactly like what I drink, not gonna lie. Um, Hot water bottle, a rubber container filled with boiling water and covered with soft cloth. Electric blankets weren't common in Ireland in 93, so hot water bottles were essential for cold winter nights. I'm sure, especially during your cycle. Shit. I'm glad they didn't make me erase all the other part. I'm fine. You don't seem fine. Sunday. Back from Mass. No air in this house. Nobody is drawn breath here since Da's wake. I can't stand sitting around. I need to breathe. Oh, this is really sad. Okay, anyway. I pedaled down the road like if I just went fast enough I could leave it all behind. Wakes are an important part of Irish funerals. It's often upbeat get together held the night before the body is buried, where neighbors come over, reminisce, and tell stories that celebrate the life of the deceased. Sat on Keem's Bay and watched the horizon. That's beautiful. Love how they sketched that. Keem Bay. Keem Bay is a famous beach on the west end of Atchell Island. It's incredibly beautiful with yellow sand and surrounded by hills and cliffs. Oop. Oh, I don't want to erase it. Then Column appeared. Column. Column. Hmm. It is you. Well, having you change. Good to see you again, Colum. Call me Casio. Nodded, smiled. You should meet my boyfriend, Jack. The weather approved. The brightest day since October. Maybe I don't have to erase all of it. Okay, cool. Hey, Space Geek. Monday, 6. Virgil mentioned working at the post office again. No thanks. Too many faces. Post office. Cassio's mother and brother both work at the post office on Achill. Post offices in Ireland are community hubs, not least because they connect locals to distant family. In addition to letters, they also hand out social welfare payments and government pensions, and often act as banks in rural communities. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Many of them are part of a news agents or even a pub. Interesting. Met Colm and Jack at the abandoned village and climbed up Sleevemore. Jack was all teeth and laughter, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed enthusiasm. I don't think anyone from Achill is that relaxed. The Abandoned Village. The Abandoned Village is a local tourist landmark on Achill, a village that was completely abandoned during the Great Famine of 1845 to 1849. But some of it was used up to the early 20th century as a summer village for farmers working on the mountain. Achill Island. Achill is the largest island off the coast of Ireland, connected by a bridge to the mainland. Oh, it's part of County Mayo, one of the 5 counties in the province of Connacht. Pronunciation Achill. Got it. Definitely been saying it wrong the entire time. Um, Sorry, just. Okay, cool. Okay. A band? You're kidding. No, really. Jack's cute. With a young gun, Chance, a real talent, Chancer is. We're called the Banshee. Jack's on drums, of course. Colum, the bassist, setting the groove. Shan sings and writes. I wonder what he's like. Woof. Hmm. Hmm. Tuesday. Got hungry. Went up to Dugort to the tea shop. Tea shop. I can't say words today. Um. They make the only decent sandwich on Achill. Telling and hearing 5 years of stories, Colum had much more than me. Come hanging with us if you want some space, Casio. We're out in the big house. Out towards Keem, the three of us are living there together. It's amazing. Yeah, it's grand. At least after we cleared out all the broken bottles. Come watch us practice. Um, I keep pronouncing everything wrong. This is another village on the coast of Akil. It's always been one of the tourist hubs on the island. Pronunciation, Doug, like the past tense of dig, or rhymes with hurt. Duggart, Duggart, got it. The Big House. This is a common nickname for the houses that belonged to the Anglo-Irish aristocracy in the years before independence. Got it. Grand. Grand is a typical Irish expression. As an answer to a question, it means fine. As an adjective, example, a grand old day, grand stretch in the evening, it means lovely or nice. Wonder if I could get away with just erasing the words. No. Oh. Maybe the month will be grand. Love how they did this. All the rain, please. Transition into the kitchen that we erased earlier. Old room, old habits, old home. Like how they did that. It was nice to be fed and to sleep in my own bed, although it felt like a coffin, so dark and so empty outside. Poor grieving baby. I got up to think and to figure out how to talk to her. A plan. "2:12 a.m., December 8th. Things fall apart. My wee pet, what are you doing awake at this hour? Hey, Mom. Just wanted to make a cup of tea. Oh, the pot's on. Lovely. What do you have there? Nothing. Ah, I thought you might be drawing. You used to do such lovely drawings when you were small. Our little artist. Oh. Maybe I should have gone to art school instead. You had so much potential. You could have done anything you put your mind to. Did you know Luke got a very good job in Cassiopeia working for the bank? Well done, Luke. He always said they're looking for people. Said it's very technical. Lots of numbers. Mom, not this again. Don't tell anyone, but his mom said he's making near 35 grand a year. That's not nothing, dear. Mom, I'm going back to college in January for a PhD. Yeah, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. And what does that get you? What will you do then? Well, I mean, that's a PhD. Will you make any money with that? You can't keep scraping by, pet, and you know we can't help out much. I'm going to do what I really want to do. Stars and things? Yes, the building blocks of everything. Well, okay, and how are you going to look after yourself? Not to mention, of course, a family of your own. Pet, I just don't understand this whole alternative thing. Oh, Lord, here we go. There was a great show about teenage faces on Liveline the other day. Liveline is an English call in radio show about current events and social issues. It focuses on political and social topics. Got it. It's not a phase, and I'm 23. Look, you're going after face facts. Settle down with a nice woman and get your life in order. Leave her alone! Once you have children of your own, you'll understand. I don't want the same life as you and I. He wouldn't even entertain this for a second. We always wanted the best for you and Fergal. Then let me live the life I want to. How can this be the life you want with that hair and those clothes? It's none of your business. Oh God, you're really lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. Oh Lord. You're not the person I've known, and what gives you the right to say who I really am? Don't you dare take that tone with me. I'm your mother. Well, you should act like it then. What does that mean? Aren't mothers supposed to love their children? Well, you have no right to say that. I've struggled every day to raise you, and it's not fair for you to be out perishing in the cold. And if not for me, you'd be out perishing in the cold. Ungrateful Wayne. Jesus Christ, I can't take another minute of you. Come back here this instant, and don't take the Lord's name in vain. Crying. And don't take the Lord's name in vain. Yeah, let's get away from that moment. Jeez. Too much. More rain. Showed up at Coleman's door, soaked to the bone. In my head, I could hear my mom saying I looked like a drowned rat. Colum opened the door. He looked at me once and took me inside. Oh. I like how they did that. The transitions, it's good. It's good. You already know I love the queer representation too. Stuck in that depression. I get it. Oh, I feel so bad for this person. Hello? Anyone? Come on, answer me. Damn it, the anomaly, this black hole. It's going to devour me, devour all of us. One last message before communication cuts out. I'm going in. If I can't save Earth, at least I will find answers. Dr. Cassiopeia, over and out. Doctor, I can hear. We can. Hello? An event. Don't give up. Hope. What's going on? Did she just cross the event horizon? Oh. Oh, wow. Come on, drum set. Oh, yeah, what was the band's name? That was cool. Love how they did that. There's Jack. Oh, hi. I didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry. Nice to meet you. Bye. Oh. Going right back to sleep. So cute. It took me a long moment to realize where I was. My head was throbbing. I looked around. It was the big house, Colum's new place. They're squat. My breath relaxed. Oh. 10:45 a.m., December 8th, coming and going. Jack jumped through the sitting room door. Wakey, wakey! Even his grin was loud and happy. Food's coming. Lots of rashers. Rashers is the common word for Irish bacon. Oh, it's leaner and meatier than American bacon because it comes from the loin of the pig. Interesting. I wonder how good it is. Oh, nope, not that. They're so cute. Colin was the next apparition at the door. His voice was much softer, encouraging me to get up while the food was hot. My eyelids still wanted to close. I didn't know how to say thanks, but I rolled onto the cold wooden floor and pulled myself up slowly. The kitchen smelled so good. Oh, welcome to our fabulous abode, Kasio. Sit thyself and prepare for a breakfast extravaganza. Nice. Oh, not nice. I thought we were gonna keep it. I think I outdid myself. As always, I was salivating at the sight of the fry up, an Irish breakfast, including sausages, rashers, black and white pudding, toast, sometimes eggs, sometimes mushrooms, sometimes fried tomatoes. That sounds good. Completely different and also not very different at all to an English or Scottish breakfast. That was funny. They all seem so comfortable in their own skin, so open with each other. They are so cute. Come on, queer gang. We were still sitting at the table when Angelus played over the radio. It was noon. Oh my god, I must have needed a big sleep. Ma would have a fit if I was still in bed at home. Nothing explained, have a fit, get angry, yeah. Angelus. The Angelus is a traditional Catholic prayer time where church bells are rung for a minute at 6 a.m., midday, and 6 p.m. In Ireland, the bells are played on national radio and television stations. Got it. I'm learning a lot about Irish culture. I wondered if I could go back. No. Or was there anywhere I can stay in Dublin? I don't know. Colin interrupted my thoughts. He calmed me down. You're not going nowhere, kiddo. Oh, that's so sweet. He told me I'd have a home with him when I needed it. He's been through this himself before. A home, even if that home is leaking and damp. It turned out to be the only suitable room left. Oh, sorry. It turned out the only suitable room for me left was their practice room. I felt guilty, but cared for. Just like home. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh man, what's gonna happen? Love these transitions. Watching the toy show with Colin was like being kids again. Big kids looking out for each other and eating too many sweets. Toy show. The Late Late Toy Show is an episode of the late night chat show, The Late Late Show, that airs just before Christmas. Different children come on the show to play with and talk about popular toys and to perform. Got it. Kiss me, honey bun. Ah, he's attacking me. Oi, get a room. We're going, crying. Come on, Mogra. Oh, Irish for my love. One dialect will pronounce it as Magra. Slan losers. Slan, a quick way of saying goodbye in Irish, a shortened version of Slan Abihail. I'll be Haley. Or safe journey home. One dialect would pronounce it as Slon. Of course. Awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence. Awkward silence, awkward silence, awkward silence. So how did you three meet anyway? We all went on a trip to Tip this year from Castle Bar. Trip to Tip, a nickname for the music festival Philae, which took place in County Tipperary. Yeah, between 90 and 97. It was some crike. I had my guitar on the bus. Oh no! I don't know what that meant. I want to know what it meant. This is not the time for a capture. Oh my goodness. I just want to know what crack means. Oh, crazy. Got it. I don't know how it's pronounced though. Crack. Got it. In the middle of a jam, Jack told me we were starting a band. I can't believe it. I hope Jack knows I have the musical ability of a broken wheel. Haha, I'm glad to have you in the house anyway. This is cute. Y'all cute. How'd you even end up here? I knew this place as the scary ghost house when I was a kid. Colm suggested it. We were talking about putting together an EP and we needed somewhere to practice. That's so cool. We've got an actual gig coming up soon. That'll be deadly. I wish we were a bit more focused on the music though. Sometimes I think Colm and Jack just like having a place they can be together. Oh, I was a little surprised at breakfast that you were so comfortable around them. It doesn't bother me. Colm and Jack are good people. They're outsiders, and I'm an outsider too. And it's legal now anyway, haha. About time. But it is kind of intense living on top of each other sometimes. So I'm really happy you're here. Now I can talk to someone while they're busy snogging. Hooray! You know, I think I did the leaving with your sister, Asha. The leaving certificate is the university entrance exam in Ireland. It always happens over the first 2 or 3 weeks of June and is commonly seen as the harbinger of good summer weather. Your family owns Chipper, right? Chippers are Ireland's fast food. The most important item are chips, they cut fries, supplemented by things like battered sausages, fishes, burgers, and onion rings. Even small towns would have 1 or 2. My dad runs it, yeah, we all get roped in to help. I remember when Asha moved into my class. I never heard a Manchester accent in real life. Well, she's back there now with my mom's sister. She's studying medicine and everything, just like mom. Cool, she was nice to me. I haven't talked to people from my class in ages. I left Akil so quickly after school. Everyone leaves Akil. I didn't think it would be so different when school ended. The Irish school system is a bit different to the US or UK. There are 2 levels of school, primary and secondary. Primary is 5 to 12, and secondary is from 13 to 18. Most schools are still connected to Catholic institutions, especially in areas like Achill. Tell me about Dublin. There must be all kinds of things happening. Oh, they're cute. Gigs, parties, party gigs. Probably. I don't do much in Dublin or talk to anyone, but there's libraries. Mostly I read about physics and work and do computer stuff. My parents would love you. Oh, they're getting so cute. Well, I might be looking for new ones. Would they like another child? Haha. Oh, I like how they did that. That was cute. Night Casio. Uche Maith? I'm not sure. They'll tell me how. The Irish for good night. One dialect will pronounce it as Ihawa. Got it. Completely butchered. I'm sorry, I can't do Irish, clearly. I know my part Irish bestie is getting her life right now though. This is cute. Yay! I'm glad it wasn't erased. Yeah, this is wild though. What's going on in this black hole? Hmm. Band practice all day. I sat in the corner and listened. Jack, you're coming in too soon, he huffed until Colin kissed his cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle their equipment and the lights. Mishmash, an expression that means a disorganized mix of things. Hmm. No, it's a compliment. I told them they sounded like Bon Jovi, but it didn't go well. Someone shook his head sadly. It's a compliment. Not everything is perfect. The house is freezing, the immersion doesn't work, and I've learned a lot about different types of mold, but who cares? Jack, Colum, and Chans are all so nice. I'll figure my life out tomorrow, or the day after, and wash my one set of clothes. 10th, a rare blue sky. I wanted to get out in the fresh air, and Chance joined me for company. Spotted Miss McGinty in the field halfway up the hill to the low. Uh, her sheep running ahead of her. She whistled sharp. Oh, look at the sheep. I don't think she recognized me, but gave us a short, swift nod before she turned back up the hill, sheep in tow. We talked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. There was an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. Don't worry, we get one every week. The name for the Irish police force, the Guardia. Got it. Shans put on a tape as we hung some Christmas lights. Oh, I guess I'll be seeing that soon. 11th, we woke up and Colum was lighting a fire. I could feel the warmth return to my bones. I chopped briquettes into thin slivers before the rain came. We had to ration our fuel, but I just wanted the blaze going all day long. Oh. A common form of fuel in Ireland made by compressing the peat from the bogs that cover a large part of the Irish Midlands. Oh, the little lights. I'm not gonna lie, it's still making me very sad to have to erase this stuff. Mm. Oh, hey! Sorry I didn't see you come in, Mango Boy. My bad. I don't even know how long ago that was. I think my chat's being weird for some reason. But hey, welcome in. Yeah, I don't even know when you sent that. That's so my bad. Let me see if I can. No, it just doesn't. Oh, there we go, I guess. I should be able to see it from now on. Sorry about that, but hey, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for coming. I hope you're well. Hope you're getting some good rest. Chance put on the tape as we hung some Christmas lights. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. There's a strange sensation in my body somewhere. Has a weight dropped from my shoulders, or have I lost something important? I don't know. Hmm. So strange. Anyway. Shans went home today and I missed him. Colin brought the rest of us to his Aunt Maggie's. Colin stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has a nice cottage overlooking Duggart Beach. I had to remember how it was pronounced. Um, half swallowed by fuchsia bushes and giant rhubarb. Oh, giant rhubarb. This is the common name of an invasive plant that grows all over Akil. It's not actually rhubarb at all, but it looks similar and it does get really big. That's so cute. She called us all wee lambs, made us cup after cup of tea, and insisted we stay for dinner. Chops and peas and coffee cake. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyway. We left before it got too dark, and she gave us a huge shopping bag of food to take back. There were 4 selection boxes in there, too. Coffee cake. In Ireland, coffee cake is a coffee flavored sponge with coffee buttercream. Selection boxes. These are common Christmas presents for children. It's a big box with around 6 chocolate bars in it. Oh, yum. Love that. Oh, not sorry. What's going on? Things to remember about Colum. He likes junk food, goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if they're salt and vinegar. Hates working at Corrigan's. News agent. Oh, hates working in the Corrigan's news agent. Cities, the summer. Age 24, Colum O'Malley. Loves bass, walking bass lines. Jack, Auntie Maggie, Akil. Oh. He'll take care of anyone and anything. That's how I met him, because he was feeding a stray cat near the school. My favorite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head when he's nervous. I hate this. Is it because we're going through the black hole? For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humor. His laugh is surprisingly loud, given how quiet he is. Colum doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's always all or nothing. Colum is good to tell secrets to, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions himself. December 13th, starting to forget my routine before I move to the big house. I wake up at 12 and I'm out of bed at 1ish whenever the band starts. Fergal on his little post bike with a letter from Mom. Jack was the one who opened the door, the one who handed me the envelope. I wonder who lived here before. Some landlord, dead generations ago. At 3 there was a knock on the door and then a bang on the door. I saw him coming through the curtains, so I disappeared. I haven't left my room since. Oh, wait. Some landlord, the nobility who owned the big houses, would also have owned a lot of the land around them, which was rented out to Irish peasants. For example, Captain Boycott once lived on Ackle Island before famously being boycotted on the land he owned elsewhere in Mayo. That's hilarious. Love that. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Good for them. Damn it, I wasn't trying to. Well, didn't matter. It was gonna make me. I talked a lot with Sean's. He had a solution for everything. I have no things, so we're going to get my things. Tonight, the two of us will rob my house. Okay. No evidence. Jeez. Looking back at it all erased is really rough stuff. Sister Bernadetta, Sisters of Mercy, Castle Street, Westport, Mayo. Mayo is one of the 32 Irish counties. It's in the province of Connacht, the west coast above Galway and below Sligo. The name is from the Irish Mike EO pronunciation Mayo, much like the condiment. Got it. Crohan. Crohan is a mountain on the west coast of Achill Island that descends into the sea. The fictional big house situated on its slope is named after it. To the occupants, your tenancy of the dwelling of Crogan House, Kew, West, Doag, Achill, Mayo is illegal, and an application for a court order of forcible removal has been submitted. If you do not leave before December 14th, 93, and Garda CEO Chana will be called in. You have the whole of 24 hours of the termination date to vacate and give up possession of the above dwelling. Any issue as to the validity of this notice or the right of the landlord to serve it must be referred to the Residential Tenancies Board. Not us erasing it. This notice is served on December 4th, 93. Signed, Sister Bernadetta, landlord. Oh. I don't know how to explain that I'm not who she thinks or wants. I don't know where to start. Will she ever call me Casio? My dear son, I've been waiting for you to come home all week. What's happened all of a sudden? You're like a different person. Whatever it is, I know things will be right as rain soon. I want you to know I forgive you. Right. I forgive you for the things you said. You were angry, and we all say things we don't mean when we're angry. Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that, and maybe you're afraid you've ruined things between us, but it isn't true. I'm still your mom. I'll still be here. Oh, this is so irritating. Uh, I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about. When you get back, we'll go through it all together, decide what to keep and what to throw away. She's trying, but she has all these ideas of how I should be. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize to missing you, your mom. Heist. Heist plan. Walk quietly to Dua. Dua is a smaller village on the southwest end of the island. Cassio's family lives here. Bog Road, an example of what's often called a green road or boreen in Ireland, an old unpaved track with grass growing in the middle. Got it. Walk down Dua via the bog road, open my bedroom windows using the janky hinge, pack up my stuff, don't wake Fergal, don't wake mom, figure out life with clean clothes. Hoist. Back into the hole. Let's go. Oh, this is pretty. The clouds broke as we crossed onto the bog road. When I heard the stream, I knew we were close. So pretty. Ten 20 p.m., December 13th, the Bog Road Heist. Before I met these guys, I couldn't have imagined this excitement in a million years. Oh. Sean's asked me if I'd missed this place. It sounded so final. I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. We climbed up the stairs my dad spent two summers on. So sad. I remembered 6 days at home watching Bosco on the TV under blankets. Bosco was a very famous TV show for children that ran during the 70s and 80s. The host was a non-gendered puppet in a box who is still very fondly remembered in Irish pop culture. Interesting. I remember fights about whether mom should make apple sponge or apple crumble for dessert. It's sad that she is like feeling the need to erase what came before to move forward. I thought about our old dog, Molly, and the way she snuck in under my arms looking for rubs. Oh, they're gonna make me tear up, y'all. And how light she felt in my lap when she died. Wow, okay. Oh. She really about to grab her shit and go, though. She finna disappear. Damn. Woo! Hey, don't get your mud on my jacket. I'm in. This room never really felt like mine. How can such a small empty room have so much stuff in it? I should have brought a bigger bag. Whatever I can fit will be all I have after 2 decades. Ugh. Yeah, this was definitely an award-winning game. Or maybe this room is so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was yet. All I wanted was to sit in the back of class and read books. Maybe this room lacks identity because it always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunts coming home, cousins from St. Paul. You really do just like feel connected in the moment. Like, jeez. My chest hurt as I looked at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl into it, bury myself in the cool sheets and their familiar scent. Woo! All my old clothes were things other people thought I should like. I didn't care enough to have an opinion. I get it. Gotta leave it behind. Ugh. Footsteps in the hall. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I thought you were a burglar. I can see you, you know. Do you never think of Mom? You complete gobsheen. An Irish insult. Another one of many ways of calling someone stupid. LOL. Hi, Fergal. What if she had heard you? She's probably awake now worrying about the robbers. Who's going to rob us on our kill? That doesn't stop her fretting, you know. Kasio, are you okay? Who's that? None of your business. I know you're living in the big house. What of it? Lots of rumors about what goes on there. They're all like you, right? No one is like me. You are the biggest freak around, that's for sure. Oh my god, what a fucking dick. I'm leaving. Hold on right there. We're not done. Shans, take my bag. You're going to regret this. Sooner or later, your choices are going to catch up to you. I'm jumping. Catch me. Keep your bloody voice down. You don't want yelling. Stop. You're already so close to the event horizon. I knew it. Please. Shh. Can you hear me, Doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Monsieur, call me Control. Shh. Don't you have a first name? Something less formal? Control will do. Okay, Mr. Control, it's good to hear your voice. I thought I'd never talk to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural, and with its trajectory, it will intersect with the Earth in only 24 days. If we get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe. We might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. Excuse me. We don't have time to send a probe. I'll do it. What? It'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic, Control. Like you said, there's still hope. This is reckless. Doctor? Doctor, respond! Please, call me Cassiopeia. What's going on? Kyo, this is one of Akko's largest villages and has Akko's largest beach. Shan's family lives here and runs a chip shop. Mind, to mind X means to be careful of X or take care of X, depending on the context. It can also mean listen to X. Example, mind your parents. Got it. Oh. Our run collapsed into an out of breath walk. I realized all I wanted in the world was a bag of steaming hot chips and vinegar. I asked Shans about his Daz, Chipper, and Keel. He was fidgeting with the zipper of his jacket. He asked me if that's what I really wanted. His family would be there. I was too hungry to mind. Real. Oh, excuse me. Whew. If you want to escape my family, you go to Dublin. You don't get stars like this in the big smoke. Oh, if you want to escape family, you go to Dublin, right? Oh, wow. 11:40 p.m., December 13th. Cassiopeia was overkill. Is Fergal why you can't go home? He's grand. I'm used to it mostly. We haven't really gotten on since I went to college. Well, he seems like a complete tool. He do. It's my mom. I just can't talk to her, and I just can't handle how she looks at me now. We keep having the same arguments and talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option left is to leave the country forever. Then she'd be stuck with Fergal. Oh god, that's a terrible fate. You don't sound angry with her though. I am in a amped. She's done a lot for me. I love her. She raised us by herself. Dad will be away in Scotland for most of the year working. I'm sure she loves you too. Maybe. We never really use that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing. My parents are so open with affection, it's gross. They've no shame at all. That's sweet. Mom's been through a lot for my dog. He's from Achill, right? Yeah, he left for work and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hospital. If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there. If only. Mom even had to sign a letter to the priest that all the kids were being raised Catholic. Oh wow. She's still adamant that me, Tara, and Neil join Da for Mass every Sunday morning. So the neighbors don't forget we're just like the rest of ye. That's too much, not gonna lie. Aww, they're so cute. Oh, well, hello. Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a bit of peace, Tara. I just want to meet your new friend. Nobody in this family can mind their own business. What, you mean you don't want me to tell mom and dad you're here? Ugh, I'll see yous on Sunday. Isn't that enough? In Ireland, yees and yous are common pluralizations of you, similar to y'all in southern dialects of American English. I'll throw a y'all so fast. Oh, this is so sweet. I'm Casio. I'm living with the band right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're still going. Neil bet me a fiver the band would break up before Christmas. They're all really talented. Talented and annoying. Sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Casio. Cool name. Oh, she gets to be accepted. That's my wee sister. She's a terror. I like her. She said my name is cool. It is. It's nice to hear people use it. Oh, really? I hate my name. Chance. Haha, no, that's a football nickname. Neil Ion Shans Agam. I don't have a chance. The pronunciation of Shans is the same as Shans, like chance, but with an sh at the start. Got it. Chance. Okay, got it. My name is Ishan. It's Indian. Will I stick to Shans then? Shans then? I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. It feels like a character, but isn't that what a nickname is? I like these two. I like the little combo they're having. You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is. I was named after my grandfather. I can't imagine what my parents would say. The trouble I'd get into if I even suggested it. I put Casio for a game in college, and then it just grew on me. Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it? Obviously? I thought you knew. I mean, yeah, I didn't think about it. That's cool. They're really cute. I love how they did this. Top notch. This is really good. This is nice. Thanks for talking to me. The lads from town would think I'm a weirdo talking about names. We're all weirdos. That's true. I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I thought I could fix myself, and then I realized I didn't need to be fixed. Yeah, you don't need to be fixed. You're great. It's your environment that needed work. I'm sorry. A chance. Hey, punk. Mom says to come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Casio. Da will drive you back to Doha in the morning. Or Dua in the morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mom says you'll die of the cold out there. I love you too. Bye. They're cute. Aww. No, look at them. This is nice. Oh no. Oh, the story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold, dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t shirt. I have never appreciated doing the washing enough. Oh, oh no, oh no. In the evening we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down two selection boxes. Oh, that's so nice. It was a treat. Oh no. I feel like I know what's coming. Wednesday I went with the gang to the post office to get the dole. Artist salaries, starving artists maybe. The queue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. The dole, a word for unemployment benefits in Ireland. Got it. I won't let that happen to me. I won't get stuck on all kills, spending my evenings in my dole in the pubs. I kept a distance just in case Fergal or Mom were working. Shan suggested that we could live in the seal caves up by Duggart, Duggart Hill, famous five style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. Got another written warning from the guards about the house. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They bought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. Famous Five style. Colm is talking about the Enid Blyton series, The Famous Five, which Enid Blyton series, The Famous Five, which often involve the main characters camping or living in different places, especially caves. Cans of beer, typically associated with young people. Got it. 16th, we went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den. Number 10, Cup of Tea. Number 3, Lovely Legs. 11. Oh no. We won a shampoo gift set, thank God. We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women I only ever saw at Mass, but we spotted Aunt Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We really need some in the house. Oh, the shampoo. Things to remember about Jack, age 25. Comes from a big family. There's 8 children. Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing, rain, and reading. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. I mean, you should learn. You should learn. Uh, he talks about leaving Ackhill like it's a question of when, not if. Columns always wanted to say my favorite thing about him. Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. Loves sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others. Adventure. He likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but never gets around to it. And he gets sulky if you push it. December 7th, December 17th. We woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. Pipe burst, Colum said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Colum's head was stuck under the sink all morning, and he did what his father taught him. Maithan Puchal. Literally good boy, but used in context it means something more like well done, you're the man. An Irish person might also say good man yourself or good on you. The pronunciation is ma an búchil. Sorry, ma an búchil. Ma an búchil.
Got it. Oh no. Sean and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Thought about writing a letter to Mom again. Shans pulled a paperback from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov, one I'd read before, but I was happy to read it again. Saturday, opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bullocks. Chance took me for a walk down to Kiel and then to Akil Sound. It was lovely. I loved the sea, even with the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. A general rude word in Ireland, crying. Okay. The wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt nice just being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We bonded over being terrible at GA. I had to go on Sunday morning for years, though I couldn't even do the most basic drills. 19th. A part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. We saw it from outside first, in the gray morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colum used the tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary. Shan stayed with us and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. I found myself missing my mud group, told Shans about the computers and role playing. I knew people in colleges all over the world. Multi-user dungeons. Got it. They were an early form of online text-based role playing. Ah. No one else from Accio though. Is there even a computer on the whole island? 20th. Tonight after practice we all went down to Keem to make a massive bonfire on the beach. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rain, so it was definitely magic that the fire had started. Oh, that's really nice. Cullen had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang songs in the drizzle. I like that they made that out of fire. Our backs were soaked, but the heat and the crack was cheering. Crack. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. Hello, you got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. Said she couldn't. You know how she is, but I did. You didn't get that scholarship. Alright. And I just know he's about to be a dick about it. Who were you trying to... something? I see you living with those wasters. Dossing all day. They're dragging their families through the mud too. Here we go. Who are you trying to cod, to trick or deceive someone? Most often used in response. Are you codding me? Dossing, to be idle, doing nothing. Got it. Dossing all day, they're dragging their families through the mud too. Whole island is talking about ye. It's weird, you're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awful smart, too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you college. And for what? What a dickhead. I hate this guy. Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now, you have to come back to Earth. Is he lying? What the hell do I do? set list: high cost of living, no name, queen of Akil tender death, drowning at Keel Beach, 80s ramp walk, play louder. Uh-oh. Back into the hole. I think there's another hour and a half. Castle Bar, 10 p.m. Tuesday, December 21st, 93. The high cost of living. I could hear them playing. I wasn't too late. Oh, okay. The floor was shaking. Column space. The dark community hall was a mess of bodies, black tees with metal bands, denim jackets, and badges. I pushed and shoved to see them up close. Though that was dope. Love how they did that. Oh, look at Jack on drums. The lads looked incredible. Good for them. Jack was at the back going wild on the drums. Column's bass was perfect and smooth, keeping the others in time. Chance's guitar and voice had the crowd on tenterhooks. I like this. I like how they did this. The Banshee finished. Everyone loved them. So many cheers. After Colum, Jack, and Chance left the stage, the room seemed to get even more packed, a world away from practice in the big house. After Colum, Jack, and Chance left the stage. Oh. Darkness filled the hall again. The music started again. When the lights came back, I instantly fell in love with the first woman holding a guitar that I saw. I felt the rumble, I felt the distortion, I felt like a dork. She owned the stage in her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared, and then I kept jumping. Okay. Come on, lesbian. The Nosferatu, the heaviest band in Mayo. Okay. I was getting crushed between people. I wondered if I was going to die. I didn't care. I just wanted to be there. Love that. Love how they did that. This is dope. Love the storytelling here. Jack, he danced like a superstar. He's wavy, baby. He started flailing at me and I joined in. Being friends with this legend made me feel like a superstar too. I danced for so long I thought my arms and legs were falling off. In the anonymity of the crowd, I was free. Good for you. Why do I feel like something bad's about to happen? Fade to black. The lights came up. My eyes adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Everyone slowly started to shuffle out. Oh, sorry. Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized their sweaty friends, exhausted and happy. I was wrecked. I headed backstage to find the gang. Even the ground looked sweaty underneath the litter of lost beer cans. Okay, them making out, crying. Alright. Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu are coming. They're gonna drive us all the way back to Akil. Oh, cool. Oh, old Jelly Belly. Here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. What are you doing in the attic? I wanted some space, and my room is kind of full. There are some people I haven't seen since school night. I'm not very good at talking to people. The name of Casio Secondary School. Pronounced Skull Down It. Oops. 1 a.m., December 22nd. Finding space in the attic. I didn't think, will I kick them out? It's fine. I don't think they recognize me. Oh, damn. I just want to chill and look at the sky. If my mom caught me smoking, she'd kill me. Mom's a bloody doctor. She sees patients with lung cancer every other week in the hospital. Maybe this isn't as bad as cigarettes. Still smoke. It's not as bad as cigarettes, just saying. Well, we're going to die sometime. Yeah. Cough, cough, cough. When I was 10, my grandmother in India died. I'd never met her. And then suddenly, I never could. Oh. Mom told me she was cremated. It's strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature. Life keeps going. Atoms develop into proteins, into cells, into us. That stuff hit you hard, huh? Shut up. The universe is 13 billion years old, and it just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Every second is totally different from the last. Are you saying we have to make the most of the time we have? You're assuming time is even real. He totally likes her. Hey, can I ask you something personal? Totally. Are you, you know, like Coleman Jack? I don't know. Maybe. Does it even matter? And does that mean you like girls or boys? Both? Neither? I like sleeping. Haha, yeah. I like being here with you. Oh, it's nice. Thank God for heaters. We were living in limbo, and then you showed up. I kill this limbo. It's weird to see classmates who never left. We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together. I'd like to live on a barge someday. We could live on the canals, and you could teach me about space, and you teach me the guitar. I could reinvent myself like David Bowie, for real, and not pretend anymore. You're pretending? I just think the guy other people see and the real me are very different. And who's the real you? I don't even know. Not Chance, not Isan, someone. Look, I'm telling you, give yourself a new name. Hey, can I hang up posters in our barge? Yeah, of course. You can hang up whatever you want. Oh, this is so nice. Will we have plants? If you take care of them. I'm a plant killer. I think I got a good nickname. Oh? The Barge Bard. Oh, good for them. Hey, do you ever think about the ozone layer? Oh, day 10 since first contact. There's been no response from doctor. I've confirmed the trigger event for the anomaly. 14 days left until the event, when it will reach Earth. I got the data. Please receive. You're still there. Of course. I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again. It has been a week. Control. I detect wormholes nearby in all directions. Space-time is being ripped to shreds. I think I can use them. Oh shit. First jump was a success. You're back! My readings say I'm somewhere beyond Neptune. You traveled 50,000 kilometers in a few days, in a second. That's an unbelievable distortion of space-time. And this is just the beginning. As the black hole expands, the time dilation will only get worse. I've been analyzing the data you sent yesterday, and keep it up. Gotta go. Snap. I can see Ganymede. Hello, I have good news, Doctor. The source of the positron entanglement is Earth. Good thing I was already headed that way. I found something in the data you sent that might tell us more about the trigger. It seems to be an image of some kind. An image? Is it of use? I don't understand it yet, but I'll find out more. Right, gotta go again. Bye. By the way, my name... 12,000 kilometers from Mars. Cassiopeia, I made a breakthrough. I found more evidence of the original position annihilation that... Oh, sorry, no. Positron annihilation that caused the anomaly. That trigger event. It hasn't happened yet. Its effects are rippling back in time. Ooh. Then we can stop it. Do you know what we have to do? Not yet. I'm still decoding this image. I'm more sure than ever that it's the key. And I've narrowed the event's future location to Ireland. Uh-oh. It's not far. I'll send you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then, we'll have less than a day left. Then I'll see you soon, Control. About that. My name? Jumping. Damn it. Won't let this motherfucker say his name. My name is McHugh, but you can call me Mac for short. That sounds familiar. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? See you soon, Cassiopeia. Got it. Don't be late, Mac. And put the kettle on. Crying. That's hilarious. I woke up comfy. This is cool. Light came in through the roof. There was something heavy on my legs. I was still wearing last night's clothes, even the shoes. Oh God, is everyone still downstairs? 6 a.m., December 22nd. The back of Beyond. Oh. Oh. Chance? Hey, you're on top of me. GLAAD. Hey. Wake up, sleepyhead. Get off me, you idiot. A common Irish insult. Basically an idiot. Yeah, we knew that one. This is probably the closest I've been to anyone except my mom. Haha. Hey, are you still asleep? I was dreaming about us. Come on now. I know you a little oblivious, but come on. I dreamt about aliens. This person is so ace, maybe A-row. So I know we probably shouldn't leave until after Xmas. But I've been thinking, what? So we'll need to find a flat first, right? Oh, Chance, what are you talking about? Moving to Dublin together, obviously. Haha, we were kinda out of it last night. But we are going to go to Dublin, right? You're serious? We're not going anywhere. You're like 18, 19? Oh. 19, I'm mature. I can't take care of you, Chance. I can barely look after myself. I want to look after you. Slow down a second. Kasio, it's hard for me to say this, but I have to. I think I like you. Finally. Jeez. What? Get off, Jesus. Oh no. Don't you want to kiss me? I don't want to kiss anyone right now. I really like you, Kasio. I got that. I told you things I've never told anyone else. I didn't ask you to. Oh, unrequited. You've made me realize things about myself. I see myself in you. I have no idea who you think I am. My life is falling apart right now. You don't want to be me. All the more reason to leave. We'll move off this island and everything will be great. I don't even know if I have anything in Dublin to go back to. The PhD is gone. And your parents will be worried sick. Who are you to talk to me about worrying parents? I can't handle this. I'm sorry. Shut up. Please, Kasio. Stop, please. Kasio. Kasio? Kasio. Kasio, come back. I thought it might be too much. Oh. Hear them going down the steps. Out the door. Oh no. Took a long walk. Down by the water. Hello there, Kasio. Maggie. Isn't the frost beautiful? Cold though, and the wind is fierce too. Yeah, it's a happy surprise to see you so early, especially after your big night out in Castle Bar. All that music and crack. Crike? I don't know. Sorry. I didn't sleep very well. Well, there's nothing like looking at the sea to calm a restless mind. It was terrible leaving every September when I taught in Castle Bar. What's wrong, Pep? Is it your mom? I don't mean to pry, only Colum said. It's a lot of things. Whatever it is, it's smaller than you think. These things always are. You'll go home for Christmas and it'll be forgotten like that. Colum and his dad are like cats and dogs. But doesn't doesn't he see them every year? I don't think so. What was that? Colum doesn't go home. He was with Jack last year. They had a frozen pizza. This year we'll have a chicken though. You're joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner in that rotten house. The state of it. It must be freezing. And damp too. Yeast can't live like that. That's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know. It kinda is. Bits of it. He could come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas. I think they're more comfortable being themselves. What do you mean? You know, around you they can't just be open with each other. Oh, but I mean, you keep things like that private. That's just how it's done. We all have our own crosses. We have a nice chicken anyway, and Jack is making jelly. It was bringing it out in the open that caused all his troubles. Oh geez, that's an awful thing to say, asking him to hide who he is, if he even could. Sorry, I should go. No, you're right. He does care about you. And like, he definitely appreciates you taking him in after Mr. O'Malley kicked him out. I hope he knows I care about him too. People used to say I was a bit queer. They say all kinds of things. People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Colum, Jack. I could never hold on to anyone. I kept thinking there must be one good man out there, but there was never one for me. My father told me my only hope was to become a nun and get an education. Were you? You don't look like a nun. Almost. I hid from everyone, but I couldn't hide from God. Myself and Colum are more alike than I want to admit. I'll have to get a bigger goose. What? Tell Colum you're all coming to me for Christmas, and you're moving out of that place. I have a spare room and lovely comfy couch. Ah, no ahs or buts. It will be the best Christmas going. And sure, we'll figure the rest of it all out on Stephen's Day. St. Stephen's Day is a national holiday on the 26th of December. You might also hear it called Boxing Day, but this is more associated with English people. It's often seen as the truly relaxing day since it doesn't involve cooking, opening presents, or any of the other high energy activities of Christmas. Oh man, leaving behind the memories. But y'all needed to get out of that house, no lie. I met Colum when I got back. Chance had left too, took all of his stuff too. Man's heartbroken. I didn't want to talk. There was someone on my couch, so I lay on the floor. Oh, he left. Ishan Shantz Lavelle. Dislikes I kill. talking about himself, smelly fish, black pudding. Oh no! He gets on best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden sometimes when the weather's good. Age 18, 19, did his leaving last summer. Likes music, reading, music, science fiction, Manchester music, his mom's cooking music. Bought his guitar with some cash from working in the chip shop. Oh, jeez. He left. He's never been to India. He doesn't even really know his relatives there. He wants to go sometime, though. Jeez. His favorite writer is Arthur C. Clarke. I'm going to make him read at Swim Two Birds and he'll love it. He is terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, he taps his fingers on any nearby surface, hammering out little tunes. 22nd December, things change so quickly before you're ready at all. Colin was upset and Jack was furious. He said the band She are finished because of me. Shane's Chance told them he's done. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. Well, that's not right. Don't blame it on her. Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. I was afraid that was gonna happen. The big house is done. Maggie is coming back tomorrow to get our stuff. That's so sad. Everything fell apart. Jeez. 23rd. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banker. You'll catch a death staying there any longer. It was kind of nice to be scolded with kindness. We bundled all our stuff into her car, but then there wasn't enough space for us to sit. So myself, Colin, and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across Achill. We played dusty board games by the fire, and we all warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl, and she was very nice. I suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. Maggie's cottage only has 2 bedrooms, so I'm on the couch again. It's a small one, but she has cozy woolen blankets. I like it. Okay, good. Maggie O'Malley, 63. I felt bad asking, but she just laughed. Tea. Oh, sorry. Likes tea. The knee swirls, trad music, painting the Legion of Mary. My favorite thing about her, the way she prepares tea, she uses loose leaf and she's really careful with it. There's a lot of art at her house. Apparently, she's popular with the artists who live around here. She learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left her the cottage when she died. She taught English and geography, dislikes cold weather, drunk people, licorice, married 2 names from down in the village. Before I knew her as Column's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. She has a lovely, soft singing voice. Not just at Mass, she gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going in the pub. 24th. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare tomorrow's dinner. For tomorrow's dinner, I was hoping to talk to him about what happened with Chance, but I just couldn't. In the evening, we went to the pub for a Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I saw Chance, but he wasn't there. Fergal was, though. Fuck Fergal. Damn it, didn't mean to do that. I wasn't expecting it, but through the crowd, our eyes met. It felt like a punch in the gut. I drank my diluted black currant quietly and didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope into my hand. I wasn't going to give this to you. What's the point of saying it if you did? The post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Dear child, interesting. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergal and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I recognize so many of the names, young people you were in school with too, all gone. Some of them in Dublin, some in the States or Canada or Australia. I'm glad you didn't go that far away, but you're not home either. It made me think. I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. This seems so sudden. There were no signs. You never told me you were unhappy. I'm sorry if all of this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. Wow, I thought it was actually finally gonna be fucking decent, and it's not. Of course not. Oh my god. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I just cared so much for you, pet. It's okay if you like men or dress funny or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad, not on Christmas, but I'm worried about you, that's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up, and if you could keep it quiet, sure, what you do on your own time is your own business. No one else should mind. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk at last. I've been making mince pies. I made as much dough and filling as I normally do. Erase all this shit. As I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me, there's so many Fergal won't finish them all by himself. Ma'am, Christmas dinner, roast potatoes, goose ham, roast carrots and parsnips, Brussels sprouts, onion gravy. Back into the hole? The eraser's getting smaller, I think. Seems like, yeah. There was so much snow. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't stop thinking about Mom's letter. So I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. This is beautiful. Love how they've done this. The gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. Jack woke me up early, eager for presents. Colum came in behind him with a cup of tea. 8:20 a.m., December 25th, extraterrestrial. This is cute. This is a cute little moment. We were all ushered into Maggie's living room with our cups in hand. This is cute. I didn't have any presents for anyone, but everyone was so nice. This is so cute. Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colum joked about it being the one he gave her last year. That's hilarious. I was delighted to have it passed on. Oh. I wonder if Fergal or Mom had anything for me. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So, so kind it was obvious she was really disappointed. I'd never missed Mass on Christmas before. This didn't feel like Christmas. Mm. All I could think about was the letter and mom. I decided to go home. It was easier to just go than to keep chewing on it. Casio, you don't have to. If you want to go, just don't feel like you've no choice. Family isn't only the one you're born into. True. And you feel like more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget that. Oh. The turkey is delicious, Mom. Thanks. What's wrong? Nothing. Would you pass some more gravy? It's so good. How was Mass? Oh, lovely. So I gather you didn't make it? It was hard to get there in the weather. And was it the weather that made you avoid us for the last few weeks? Now why we gotta do this? I could have sworn you said we was gonna be cool for the holidays. Golly. The priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family. Oh, were there many kids? Of course, they came out and told us everything they've learned about the nativity and why we must look after the needy. Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colum for the last few days. She was very kind. She's a strange one, alright, taking in other people's children. Can I have some more sprouts? Thanks. Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in. What are you talking about? E.T., of course. Though they made you a lot less ugly for the TV, haha. You did love E.T. when we went with your da. For months afterwards, you used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. You never put up any of my art, Mom. Well, maybe you should have been a better fucking artist, you fucking loser, fucking Fergal. 'Cause you never drew anything, Fergal. Shut your gob. Crying. Shouting. That's not very ladylike. Jesus, Fergal, what is your problem? What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. Then you show up out of the blue and dress like that? Come on now, Fergal. Remember the story of the prodigal son. Is that all you're going to say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed. I hope you came home to apologize. I'll give you an apology if I can get some too. Stop, let's just enjoy the dinner. I was peeling spuds all week. I'm just glad we're here together. Potatoes. Now you see why it's been hard to talk. Oh, I just want to give her a hug. It's even harder to listen to this crap. Mom, I just don't understand, Pat. Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me? Oh, honey. What me are you talking about? The one I've known for 23 years or the one I've known for 2 weeks? It's the same me, and I want you to know me better. I want us to be in each other's lives. Oh, honey. Are you threatening to leave again? I need some air. You can't run away forever. Fuck you. Pet, come back. Nobody's at the table now. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. It was cold air and damp air, but it was quiet air. Oh snap. Here we go. Back into the hole. Oh snap. Oh. Love how they did that. Oh snap. Oh wow. Happy Christmas. Ooh. Woof. 26th. Back in the big house. There was a strange burning smell when I turned on the light in the kitchen this morning. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly, piece by piece, room by room. The electricity isn't safe, and I don't want to light the fire. I don't want anyone to know I'm here. Oh honey, don't freeze though. Oh. Oh no, the 27th Chance walked past the house today. Headed for Keene Beach. He didn't see me. Our conversations are wriggling through my skin. No! I don't want to erase them. Wow, they're really gonna make me. At about 4:30, there was a knock. I blew out the candles and buried myself under a blanket. Are you in there? News around town is you lot got out. Heard the guards were coming and scampered, but then Elfay told me you hadn't been seen at old Miss O'Malley's house. Did they turn you away? I guess no one really wants a weirdo like you around. You're a jackass. Mom is worried sick about you. I can't believe she still cares. You'd think she'd given up on you by now. I have. You've always just been a jealous piece of shit. Aw shit. What's about to happen? Hello? Hello? It's so good to hear you've reached the voicemail. Damn it. McHugh, please leave a message with your name and damn it! Where are you? If you would like to talk about my accountancy services, ring. What? Is this a joke? You're an accountant. Hello? Pick up, pick up. Tell me how to fix this. I don't know where to go. Your name and number and I'll get back to you. Except you haven't, Mac. I trusted you. Hello? You've known for weeks when I would arrive. And now I can count the time we have left in hours. You've reached the voicemail of, and I have nowhere and no one left. There's no one on earth who even knows who I am. No NASA to whisk me away. No, not even an accountant from Mayo. Just some sheep in a field while a black hole devours the earth. At least I can witness the end of everything under a nice clear sky. Hello. Golly. Oh. 28th. I woke up coughing this morning. Hope I'm not coming down with a dose of something. You've been in an unheated home for 3 days? Yeah. Honey, you gotta go. I saw Shan's through the window this morning again. I had to do something. So I walked out into the wind and down onto the beach. Shans! Casio? Hey, so, how are things? Oh, fine. You know, same old. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Cullum and Jack and, Duggart now. Jesus, you look awful. It's complicated. Of course it is. I was with them, then I was back home, and now I'm not. Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated and weird. Ah! I'm sorry, Shans. I was surprised. But we can fix everything. We can go get Colin and Jack and put the band back together. We can just be friends again. The band was a dream. It's never going to happen. But y'all were doing so good. But you were so good. We did nothing all summer and then played a single gig in a community hall. It's a bummer. Where's this coming from? What happened to you? It's just reality. What about Dublin? What about Manchester or India? Don't be stupid. Powering off without money will only have me crying home on the phone anyway. Herring off, it means to act without thinking, specifically if the person is going somewhere to do it, or just running off at the speed of a hare. Herring off, got it. Damn. God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you. When I went home, I found out about how people talked about the lot of us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I liked you, but that's not me. Wow, do you hear yourself? You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider on Akil. I don't belong anywhere. I can't. Get that off your kicks. That's why we have to look out for each other. I just want to be normal, Casio, and I'll never be normal with you. Oh my god, this is heartbreaking. Jesus Christ. Oh dang, they really make you get rid of them. Ugh. Cassiopeia! Thanks for waiting. Made some tea for you. I thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space. You're an accountant? Yeah. I'm also a bit of an astronomy geek. Oh god. I picked up your signals. Did you not tell someone important? Well, I wanted to, but no one listened. And I had to do something. Thanks. Thanks, Mac. It's nice to meet you, for real. You're shorter than I pictured. What do we do now, then? The source of radiation is on the far side of Akil Island. There's a bus coming soon. We're waiting on a bus to save the world? I mean, it'd be like that. It's usually on time, and we can sit up the front. This is wild. It's so cold. I should light a fire. But even if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I'd have to break a chair or something. Getting by with blankets and hot tea. At least the kettle works. Maggie, Colum, and Jack came, but I didn't want to bother anyone. My chest feels tight and my body hurts. I can't stop coughing, and every time my head spins. Kasio? Kasio! Come out, pet. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Chance told us, Kasio, we know you're in there. I'm sorry things didn't work out with your mom, pet. Oh, this is so fucking sad. Kasio, it's like I told you. We're family. Please come out. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's really here? There's not even a fire going. We should call the guard. Something really bad could have happened. This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. The two of you waste so much time on her. She doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Come on. Yeah, don't be that way, Jack. I thought we were cool. How did you know where to go? This is the image I received from the black hole data. It had an address on the back. I hope you're right. By me, Chongi Road, Doha, Akio, County Mayo, Ireland. Earth. It's getting really dark out there. 30th, the guards came back, and with Fergal with them. I almost called out, but I knew better. Fergal, this place is a wreck. I don't think there's anyone here. I know there is. I heard movement and saw lights last night. I can't be wasting time on this. The big search is starting soon. For all we know, we'll find the body on the coastline. Searching this place will only take 5 minutes. I don't want to break the door down and find an empty house. The nuns would have my neck. I'll tell you what, I'll come back tomorrow after dark with PJ and we'll see what we can see. What we see. If there is someone in there, I'll get them out. I'm scared. I'm starving. I feel so sick I'm gonna die. Oh. Ooh. Are you sure this is the right place? It's the only thing we've got. Okay, pass the image to me and I'll put it through the letterbox. She has it, but the black hole is still here. It's still growing. Who is she? Can she stop the trigger event? I don't know if she can, but it's in her hands now. God help us. Hey, Mac, if Earth survives this, do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? Aww. That's so nice. Ooh, this music. Come on. December 31st, the anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's so cold. I'll burn the book. Oh. Oh. What is happening? Oh. Oh. So it's just getting sucked in a black hole? Or... Oh, so did we not make it? 'Cause this isn't making me feel like we made it. Oh, oh, oh. What is happening? Okay, this is fire though. This is dope. Oh, I don't want you to disappear though. Oh, it don't matter what I do. This was gonna happen regardless. Time doesn't exist in a black hole. Every moment crushed together, past and present and future in an endless screen. Oh jeez. No way to change anything. No way to move. Oh god, you're really lost though. Jeez. Our little artist. No way to escape. The two of you waste so much time on her. I just want to be there with Casio. I'll never be known with you. No way to escape. You're the biggest freak around, that's for sure. Jeez. It's all just fading away. Oh, now I get to draw things in? Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Everything. Oh, this doesn't feel like everything's okay. Oh boy. Oh. Just when I didn't think it could get any worse. as inclined to believe it when it's being presented to me like this. Okay, I don't really know what I'm meant to do now. Yup, yup. Okay. Everything's okay. You poor thing, you're burning up. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Aww. Your mammy's here now, love. I've got you, dear. Oh. I've got you, Casio. Oh. Finally calling her by her fucking name. Oh. Oh. Just goes to show a little acceptance goes a long fucking way. No, good. Because I didn't like how that left off. This is a beautiful moment. It's beautiful that the acceptance. Oh, it's what stopped the whole world from imploding on itself. Queer and trans love wins again. Trans love, trans acceptance is more powerful than anything in the world. Where's, yeah, my boys. It's in her kitchen. Acceptance family. Oh, this is so beautiful. This made me tear up quite a few times. Oh, a blonde. Wasn't expecting that, not gonna lie. Oh, Indian and Irish. How interesting. Ten years since the event, the world has started to stabilize. Communications between towns and cities and even countries are commonplace again. There are no computers yet, but there's a demand for accountants again. Mac makes a reasonable living doing books for local businesses around the West Coast. Come on, Mac. Yeah. He's setting up a desk plant on his new cubicle desk when he hears the familiar roar of a spaceship outside. Cassiopeia! He finishes tidying first. He wants to impress her with his neatness. He straightens his tie and heads outside. Long time no see, Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have been tanned purple by some strange cosmic star. It's only been a year, Max says, but I'm sure for you it's been many more. They both laugh as he looks at her, and Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. He missed her. He missed her. He wasn't sure if it was the conversations about space and science he missed, or her personality. I have some great stories for you, Cassiopeia says. I'll tell you about them in the ship. What? Max stares at her. Aren't you coming? She says, surprised. I came back for you, like we said. He doesn't know how to answer. I can't, Max says at last. Sometime soon, but not now. Cassiopeia stares at him, then nods. Mac? Yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be there. I'll come get you. See you next year. I messed that all up. Cute though. January 5th, 94. I've been awake for a few days, eating turkey leftovers, drinking cups of tea, and sleeping. I'm finally able to write without my hand shaking. Today, today is the first day I feel myself again. Colin comes around a lot every day since I was found. Jack comes too, but he doesn't stay. Yesterday, Colin brought cake from Maggie, and today he brings me a new journal. He found the remains of the old one in the big house. I'm excited to start over. It was almost full anyway. I haven't seen Chance, but Colum says he's asking for me. I say he can come and visit. We're all still awkward with each other. Jack and Colum too. I think everyone feels maybe guilty or hurt. Yeah, hurt. Hurt. Jack's cooking apology rashers. Soon I'll be well enough to climb. I think this was Krogau with them again. December 31st, 2018. Permanent self confidence, happiness, knowledge, remembered. Happiness. Why can't I do happiness? Hmm. The older I get, the more I like myself. I find I care less and less what other people think of me, and more for my own opinion. And these days, I'm so much more comfortable. It really does feel like you're writing it. I'm so much more comfortable in my own skin. Little Winky. Yeah, I kind of like that one. It's cute. Yeah, let's go for this one. Yeah, definitely the little planet. I hate that I can't do more than one. Cause I want you already know I wanted to accept him. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Lucky I felt assistive one though. Nah, green. Oh, all of these are so nice though. But I'm gonna do this one. Good for you. Yay! This book belongs to Casio. Yeah, you go, Casio. Yeah. This is dope. I love this. This was a great game. It found. Heck yeah, man. This is great. Aww. Yay! Good job to the team. This was awesome. I think I read it took them a couple years to put it together. And you know what? Good for them. I liked it. Annapurna, once again, just they publish good games. I dig it. Oh, license. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll mute it later if it becomes that serious. This was dope though. They did a great job. Love how they handled the mechanics of it, the transitions between the two narratives. That was really dope. I want to let this ride because I feel like everyone deserves to see their name up there. I do want to hop on stream again tomorrow evening. I'm not sure what I'll play at this point, but I definitely think I will. I've really been enjoying streaming and whatnot. Yeah, I learned a lot about Irish culture through this game. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah. Of course, one of my favorite elements was the fact that there was so much queer and trans representation. The centering of a trans narrative, like, how cool is that? How awesome is that? How often do we get that? Not just in games, but in general. Like, this was really freaking cool. Yeah. Oh, and then we erase it. Oh, thanks for playing. Thanks for making. This was great. Thank y'all. Thanks, Dreamfeel and Team and Annapurna Interactive. Y'all did that. Y'all killed that. Yeah. Oh, what happens now?
Why not? Let's see. Let's see what happens now. Feel like I might as well. Ooh. Saturday, June 27th, 98. We just about make the 6 p.m. train to Castle Bar before it leaves. Colum will be Lash, on the Lash out drinking for the rest of the day, and that's not my thing. So I'm escorting Maggie back to Akil to make sure she gets home safe. I want to make sure she knows we're grateful. She came all the way to Dublin for Pride to support myself and Colum. That's so sweet. I don't think she expected the welcome she got. Everyone wanted to march alongside the warm, cuddly granny. She was the center of attention all day. Maggie is still absolutely glowing as she reclines in her sweet seat and unwraps the tuna mayo sandwiches she made us this morning. She asked me what I enjoyed the most. Her waving the placard she made this morning. Be nice to the gays. She mentions the gay Sealy, an event where people dance to traditional Irish music in groups moving across the floor together in large patterns, often specific songs that have specific dances associated with them. A couple nights before, I haven't danced like that in years. Maggie thinks for a minute, takes off her glasses and polishes them, and sets them back on her nose. I was young, she says. All of a sudden, I knew a German woman, Hildy. She was she was nice. She taught in my school for a few years. She loved a good Sealy. Hildy told me about the parties they used to have in Berlin. She couldn't be herself in Ireland, and I was terribly sad when she left. She would have loved this week. I want to comfort her. I'm glad things have changed. I like to think about the generations being born today. I'll make sure they'll have it even better. Oh, maybe I should have had her go visit Berlin. She thanks me and mentions the weather. Outside, the landscape flashes past, green and green and green, under a cloud speckled sky. In the city, the changing seasons always seem very sudden. Maggie. Some people might consider Maggie's life to be a sad story, but I admire her. If I get old and stay half as kind and generous and willing to take in lost youth as she is, I'll be very happy. Aww. August 8th, 94. Ma'am and I drive down to Kiel, the site of the long curving beach underneath the Minuan
Minuan Cliffs, the cliffs overlooking Keel Beach on Akil. Always makes me feel nice. It took a lot of wheedling to get Mom to even think about joining me for a swim, and now that she's here, she's having second thoughts. Jump in and you'll be used to it in a second. She shrieks when the waves wash past her. I keep encouraging her, and finally, after a few tentative minutes and one final scream, she gets down. I let myself go and let the waves throw me around. I taste the salt water in my mouth and gasp for breath and enjoy being alive. And most of all, I enjoy sharing it with Mom. Aww. The water's cold, but the wind is worse. So wrapped in towels, we dry as best as we can and head to Niles for some tummy warming chips. Tara is working and waves at me. I'm going to be teaching a class in September, I tell Mom. A tutorial class. I wouldn't be here without you. It means so much. Thank you. I'm just glad you're happy, she says. If being yourself makes you happy, then that's all I want for you. I love you, Mom. I reach out and clasp her hand. Thanks for being here. Oh. Mom and I love each other. We've had our fights and our struggles, but love has always won out. These days we can even say it out loud. Oh. May 15, 94. Shan's directions lead me to a bar in Galway and then up the stairs to a tiny room. I can't imagine it fits more than 30 people. The new band don't even have a name yet, but he was really excited for me to come on the phone. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm a little nervous coming by myself, but I want to hang out with Shans again. The music is so different to what the Banshee played. It's heavy but kind of funky, and I find myself dancing without a thought. Afterwards, Shans comes over. He has a little gold hoop in one ear. He's full of confidence. He's on a high after playing guitar. We're full of talk for hours. Okay, Shans! He's excited about doing an audio production course in September, but first he's going to go to New Delhi for the summer with Tara. They're going to visit some relatives they've never met, aunts, uncles, cousins, cousins of cousins. Good for you. Oh, do you have somewhere decide to stay tonight, my couch is always open. Oh, sounds good. I haven't slept on a couch in a while. His place is small, but it has a lot of posters and a few plants too. When it's time to say goodbye, I hug. I give him a huge hug. They're my best friend. We've been through so much together. They know me better than anyone else ever will. Oh, what's going on with this? Mm. A new 1 year, 6 months after the event. Year 1, 6 months after the event. The dark matter storms have ceased and the black hole radiation has diminished. Cassiopeia has been searching along the west coast for the parts that could be used to create a small spaceship. The humans left alive are scattered across the land, panicked and sometimes dangerous, so Cassiopeia keeps to herself. It's good for thinking. Everything is so different now. It has been hypothesized that black holes are the seeds of new universes. Oh wow. I like I like that idea. I like that concept. Cassiopeia can't be sure. Her opinion changes from day to day. Did the anomaly rewrite the past as well as the present? As Cassiopeia sits alone by campfire one night in June, she spots someone watching her from the bushes. She stops playing with her makeshift radio and says, "Hello." As they come closer, Cassiopeia's first impression is their eyes shining in the campfire light. "Oh, is that? What's your name?" Cassiopeia says, "Anu." She tosses them a can of beans and a blanket, and they eat quietly and hungrily. Over the next few months, Anu and Cassiopeia become inseparable. They make a good team. The last missing piece is fuel. It takes months, but one day, Anu sees something shining on a beach. Cassiopeia runs to them. Her heart fills with hope. It only takes a few more days to have the ship ready to leave Earth. Anu has gotten quiet again. "I guess you'll be leaving now," they say, looking down at the ground. "Yep," Cassiopeia says. "We're leaving as soon as I've done my last safety checks. There's room for two if you want to come." Their eyes light up, and Cassiopeia sees them really smile for the first time. 4 years since the event. Cassiopeia drops down out of the atmosphere above Akil with the latest load of supplies. She has been coming regularly to help the communities rebuild and to help them build protections against the wild things that have grown up in the vacuum the anomaly left behind. As she approaches Kiel Post Office, the sea is swarming around it, teeming with tentacled horrors slamming against the tiny building. There's a gun firing desperately through its window. Excuse me. Cassiopeia's ship lets out a piercing scream that terrifies the unseen, cephalopodic nightmares under the waves. The sea recedes, taking its terrible horrors with it, and Cassiopeia lands immediately. She rushes inside and finds Breach McHugh holding her shotgun in her hand, looking tired but very much alive. "Well, you're a sight for sore eyes," Breach exclaims and hugs Cassiopeia tight. Breach puts on the kettle and they sit down to catch up. "Sometimes I don't know how we keep going," Breach says. "It's all we can do to hold this place together since the event." But you're still a community, that's the important part. Looking out for each other is how you survived and how you will. Breach sighs and looks down at the table, at the heap of half-woven crosses she was making before the terrifying interruption. "You still make them?" Cassiopeia asks every year. "It's almost February now. I give them out around the villages for people to hang up. Tradition is important. Maybe someday soon they'll start calling you Saint Bridget." Cassiopeia says and smiles. Before she leaves, she gives Breach a little token, one extra thing she squeezed into the cargo hold. A bottle of the good stuff made by an old friend and flavored with minerals from a nearby asteroid. "6 years after the event. Cassiopeia should have known better than to take a risk in authority space. But here she is, with an airlock staring her in the face and her final moments closing in all too quickly. What happened to her? She thinks about anew. It would be nice to talk to them one last time. The bone-freezing cold of space hits her face, and she closes her eyes. And then warmth. She opens her eyes again and finds herself in the hold of an old Harris freighter, two elderly women staring at her. Where am I? Welcome to the CES at Kill Sound. I'm Space Pirate Mags O'Malley, the one and only, and this Captain Hildegard. Oh! We've been tracking the Authority for a few days. What happened to you, kid? Oh my gosh, look at them! Cassiopeia tells them her story while they grin at each other. We'll take you as far as Cronus. O'Malley says, then you can figure the rest of it out yourself. Cassiopeia's eyes light up. Come with me, she says. The Authority will be after all of us now. Don't worry about us, Captain Hildy says. We're old, alright, but we're the most experienced space dogs you'll find in any corner of the galaxy. Space Pirate Mags interrupts. There's something we're forgetting. I've set the ship to warp. For now, we're safe as houses. So let's go make a cup of space tea for you, my wee lamb. You must be parched. This is so cool. Ooh, okay, we'll go in order. Mom, September 9th, 2012. Fergal's baby, Kaomihe, is a lot cuter than I expected. I think she resembles Valerie, but no one else sees it. Valerie is a mousy Donegal woman. She wears a lot of makeup and complains about it. I think she'd look great without it too, but I don't dare say it. The two of us find it hard to make conversation at the best of times. The christening is uneventful despite all of the fuss beforehand. Mom was furious that Fergal wouldn't make me godmother, but I just wanted her to stop bringing it up. I'm not very holy anyway. At the dinner in the hotel, everyone is friendlier than I was worried about. Almost all the chat is around the upcoming All Ireland final between Mayo and Donegal, and whether Mayo can lift their Sam Maguire curse. Sam Maguire curse, reference to an old urban legend that Mayo, the county Achilles, and can't win the National Gaelic Football League until all the members of the 51 team are dead. As of Mayo 2020, the legend still hasn't been proven false. That's crazy. I wonder if it still stands. The local Fine Gael councillor, this is a local politician from a party called Fine Gael, a neoliberal center-right party. Got it. Drops by to the hotel to say hello to Fergal's smug delight. I'm happy that they tried for another child. Ma'am can finally be a granny, and I'm sure Valerie will be a lovely mother. Mom mentions my book, and sure, it isn't as good as a baby. I'm not sure she means it, or if she's even read it. She falls asleep in the car as I drive us home. Mom relaxed as she got older. Some of that was money. Once Fergal and I were both settled and doing well, things were easier, and she loves being a granny. There's no doubt about that. Jack. October 11th, 2014. I'm on the tube on my way to give a public lecture in the science hall when I see him standing on the far side of a very full cabin by the door in a tan coat. Jack! It takes me a long moment to put it together in my head, and by the time I realize he has hopped off. He's well kept, handsome even. He's been living well. I get off at Oxford Circus and jog to get to my lecture. I'm already cutting it close. I return to my hotel after an evening of black holes and event horizons. On my laptop, I look Jack up online and find him. Even though it's been years, he seems so familiar. How's she cutting, Jack? I lie in the bed with the lamps off. Streetlights peek through the curtains. I can't sleep as waves of feeling wash over me. Nostalgia. Jack was the one who left. That's how I always think of him. Ireland was just too small for a personality as big as his. Damn, that's a bummer. Oh, and now we see Column's side. May 22nd, 2016. Colum and myself are doing last minute wedding preparations in Maggie's old cottage. He's been renting it out for the past few summers since he saw the big house renovated into a posh B&B. We spend the day making sure the cottage is spotless before Chris's parents arrive. Your family are the people who care about you, Colum, and we'll all be there. Just before we leave, Colin places a box of chocolates in the bedroom. Chris loves surprises, and hopefully his parents do as well. Colin has always fallen for spontaneous people, and when I tell him, he smiles. He says Chris is good at keeping him on his toes. Aww. I messed this up. We wanted to have our wedding today, Colum says, in celebration of the referendum last year, but it was booked out everywhere. He asked me if I will ever marry. I couldn't settle. I would love to, but I just love too many people. We burst out laughing. He tells me I never change and pats me on the head with a rolled up wedding brochure. I am kind of glad though, because sometimes Jack was just a little too like. It sounds mad to say Colum took the biggest risk of all of us, but when I think about his choice to stay on Akil, I really feel like it's true. I'm so glad he's made it work for himself. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Okay, down to the last two. December 25th, 2014. Maggie comes over to myself and mom for Christmas dinner this year. Virgil's with his wife and Columbus away visiting friends. I've rarely missed a Christmas on a kill. Just the three girls, mom says. I find the quiet atmosphere relaxing. After dinner, I cozy up in front of the fire with a book and Christmas pudding. Virgil comes by in the afternoon and everything gets a bit more hectic with baby Kamahe. So I bring Maggie home and she invites me in for a last drop of tea. I tell her it was lovely to have her. She should come again next year. And she sighs. I don't think there'll be a next year, lamb. She says with a laugh, not if the doctor's right. What? Don't say it like that. I'm sure you've been through much worse. Oh no. She looks out the window. The one thing I want to do is preserve all my old photos. It would be such a shame to lose them. I tell her about how I can digitize them, and she loves the idea. We open all the presses to find every last album she has. That night, I start to look through them. There must be half 1,000. My favorite is Maggie as a child. Maggie as a little girl in her school uniform grinning at the camera. Maggie and I weren't born family, but we definitely became family. Even mom accepted her in the end. Oh my gosh. June 13, 2015. This evening there's a variety show of trans performers and artists. The walls of the small cafe are covered in art. The place looks amazing. I'm helping Sarah set up in the late afternoon, carefully carrying a big stack of plastic chairs over loose cables when Anu walks in. It feels like old times. We communicate wordlessly. I get them to help me set up chairs and then they put out the biscuits and make tea. A couple of hours later, and the place is buzzing. The audience of a wide mix of people, some dressed to the nines and some shrieking in the corner. Shrinking in the corner. I see Anu's wife when she comes in with the kids and go over to say hi and watch beside her. Aww. When it's Anu's turn, they perform a spoken piece about coming out as non-binary and their name changing. Oh, permission to chance to Anu. Anu was always into space girlies. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, good for you. A name I take as my heritage, a gift from my lineage. Unlike me, they're okay with being called Chance by very old friends, or Da by their own kids. But Anu is what feels right. My heart is so happy to see how they've grown since we've known each other. At the end, their three kids scramble up on stage, and the four of them perform, damn it, a song together. They're good, of course. Anu has been playing music and singing with them since they were tiny, but I think it's their combined sweetness that hits the crowd most of all. Oh, look at Anu! Oh, I'm proud of the person they've become. They've struggled against discrimination and fought hard to find their own identity, but they're still generous and compassionate and brilliant. That's awesome. This was cool. I love how they did the epilogue. This is dope. Great game. Good job, y'all. Great job. All right, I've been on a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. But thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the game. Like I said, I'll probably be on tomorrow evening, sometime tomorrow. I'll figure out what I'll play and then you'll know when I'm streaming. Yeah, but take care. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Make sure you get good rest, drink a lot of water, eat good food, and eat something that makes you happy too, you know. I know we all have different ideas of good, but make sure you're eating something that makes you happy too. Um, yeah, take care, rest well, and till next time.